This is why it's so important to tell the truth. My life has been destroyed because Adonis Paul has been lying about me. He has a larger channel, he has more followers, and he lies. He has the facts and he tells them wrong to demonize and victimize people. He knew from the beginning I was not lying about my mental health diagnoses. He still went on and told his followers that I was. That's what made Bernice Morgan so angry that she started contacting my therapist and my doctor to stop me from receiving mental health resources she didn't believe I deserved because Adonis Paul convinced her I didn't have the problems that I was diagnosed with, that he had right there in his hand. He had the paperwork showing what I was diagnosed with, and he still denied it and reported something falsely that caused severe damage to my life. I can't even be medicated and in therapy anymore because Adonis Paul lied about whether I need those things. That's how much control he has over my life. He has my psych records. He could look at them and tell you all that I wasn't lying, and he wouldn't. He didn't do that. He told you that I lied about everything, pissed off some people, and then I lost everything that I had going for me. When I moved into this apartment, I had diagnoses, I had medications, I had doctors and therapists. I had a whole fucking support system. It was taken from me through threats and intimidation and harassing emails from a bitch in Australia based upon the lies of Adonis Paul, who needed money. And that's the only reason he sent these monsters out to kill me, is because he needed money. And apparently there's never enough money because he knows he's gone too far and he still won't stop. They took away my therapist and my doctor long before they started fundraising to go after my little brother's grave. He knows the effect that what he does has on my life, and he refuses to tell his followers the truth, to slow down any of it. Any of it. He won't tell the truth to save his own goddamn skin. He can't tell his followers the truth after 2 years of lying to them. He knows they won't believe him. They won't ever believe anything now but what he has convinced them. Keep telling me going to court won't do any good. I know it will. I know what he has done is wrong because it's not just commenting. Even if you're just commenting on somebody when it's something important like murder and mental illness and abuse, you should tell the truth in that commentary and not demonize the person giving their life. Not everybody is capable of telling their story. I am, and I did. And Adonis Paul took it and twisted it into a bunch of lies that his followers have used to hurt me for 2 years. None of this would be happening if Adonis Paul hadn't made those films. None of it. Everybody would have left me alone. I would have been allowed to be on my medication. I would have been allowed to continue existing. I would have been allowed to turn my Section 8 into a home that I could feel comfortable in. I don't even want to live here because of what they've done. I don't feel safe here because of what they've done. I'll never feel safe here because of what they've done. And they'll tell you that I do all of this to them, but I've never done any of this to them. I've never had a fundraiser to urinate on their family members' graves. Ever. I've never gone through their psych records and then told the world lies based upon the truth that I just read. I've never caused anybody to lose their therapist or their doctor or their medication because I didn't want them on that stuff anymore. I've never made anybody feel so unsafe in their own home that they couldn't turn it into a home. These are all things that they have done to me that I have never done to anybody in my life. And it's not okay.